Can you speak parcel tongue?
I don't know, I can't. Can you do it?
No. I think it's...
You can understand it. I'm not really into Harry Potter. I don't like it, as I said. One of your party tricks I'm quite interested in that you could do as a child was to recite the beginning of the New Testaments. Is that true? Because that's something I do.
I could do Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Number, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Samuel, Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, Micah, Nahum, Habakkuk, Zephaniah, Malachi. That I started at the beginning and ended at the end.
Right. Because I can do Abraham begat Isaac, Isaac begat Jacob, Jacob begat Judas, his brethren, Judas begat Phares, and Phares of Tamar, Phares begat Ezra, Ezra begat Aram, and so on. If you want to see the rest of that, buy Christ and a Bike on DVD. I thought maybe you could do. I thought you might be.
Did you have a very religious upbringing?
Well, a little bit. My parents, they went to church every week. And we had to go to church quite a lot, and they didn't like it. They were, as I was saying, with the teachers, but they were quite religious, and I was very early on became sort of suspicious of it. In fact, that routine that I did came from being like 8 years old and saying to my mum, why is the genealogy of Jesus, it comes through Joseph, and Joseph isn't Jesus' dad?
Yeah.
So why, that doesn't make any sense. Well, my mum went, no. And so at that moment, that was one of the moments I thought, well, you can't answer this
I had
question.
a moment when, because we used to go down to this place called the Church of Nazarene in Clapham Junction, and it was a real sort of Wesleyan happy clappy thing. And they would they'd ask the congregation and say, would you stand up and would anyone testify for the Lord? And it was one of those awful kind of moments where everyone goes, not really. And eventually, I remember this bloke standing up, and he was from Suffolk or somewhere, and he stood up, but for some reason he was in Clapham Junction, and he stood up and just went, I remember seeing Jesus. The first time I met Jesus was on the pier in Bournemouth. I went out, we'd sung and we'd prayed, and I didn't feel quite that Jesus was with me, so I went for a walk on the pier. And I felt a presence at the pier as I looked into the sea. And I turned round and there was Jesus next to me. And even at the age of 6, you go, on a pier? In Bournemouth? No.
He's everywhere. He's got to be.
No, but there's an arcade there.
He's delighted about that because
he would have been there on the Penny Falls going, in again.
He doesn't need a pier, though, does he, Jesus? He can just walk on the sea.
He could walk on it. He could. That was the fault in his argument.
But I'm taking a day off. I'm having a day off. Leave me alone. I don't want to walk on the water today.
No, I just want to stand on the pier. We had this Sunday school teacher, though. They used to get these visiting pastors come down. And I think I was 6 or 7, somewhere like that. And this